Call my phone and you know my vibe. Say she all alone and it's time to slide, but she on the way, yeah. Conversation, no games, but it's time to play, yeah. I win if you ask me, girl.
Champion! We remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. We got the water bottle cuz in the building. Headband Dre in the building. How you doing, son?
Shake my hand.
How you doing? Everything's good?
You know, everything.
Life is good?
Life is dandy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. A lot of things transpired.
Yeah, a lot of things transpired. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out to my guy Jamal Simon. He was in the military with me. Passed away.
Okay. Oh, rest in peace. My condolences too to you and his family. Everything.
So you know. But we back now, you know what I'm saying? We talking this battle rap.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, coming up this weekend, we're days away. You know, the talking is pretty much done at this point. We might have a little face-off here and there. Hopefully, shout out to Sue Surf and Calico. The culture wants y'all to talk. You know what I'm saying? They seen what's the name? Geechi and Lux. They seen Tay Roc and Twork. They seen Rum and Rex. Where's Sue Surf and Calico? Where's Jazz and Goddess?
You already did the face-off for those?
We didn't do Surf and Calico. We didn't do Jazz and Goddess. Those the only two battles niggas gonna talk crazy shit is those two battles. They ain't doing. So
like,
hopefully it gets done on Friday. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like those that sloppy, dusty, soft.
Oh my god.
I'm appalled.
I can't.
I am appalled. You telling me those two don't got no?
Yes, the ones we dropped. That's all we have. That's all we have right now.
You said those two ain't got no.
Not yet. Hopefully it gets done on Friday. But then again, by Friday it's close to the battle. Niggas probably not gonna want to face off, which I get. It happens. So
I just feel like I need that Kyle and Surf face off. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's gonna take me back to a time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you was wearing shades and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
It's gonna take me back to a time.
I
you know what I'm saying?
Beard. I was a young boy.
You know what I'm saying?
I was a young boy.
You know what I'm saying? You had the box, you had the shades on, you know what I'm saying? Killing them. You know what I'm saying? Only BMF I know is this big mother. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
That was a good battle, low key.
That was a fire
I watched it back. Then I gave Surf the first. And Cal got the rest to me, in my opinion, back then. Alright. No smoke.
No smoke.
But the rest of the card, how you feeling? You know, Drake's birthday weekend, I guess, even though his birthday already passed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a celebrity like that, you get 2 weeks.
Yeah, however long you please. You know what I'm saying? As long as
I get 3 days though, so I'm good.
Hey, as long as if it's October, it's his birthday. He feels like.
I be feeling like that November, like it's my birthday, so it's the whole month.
Sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? July over here.
November, Scorpio. You know, it's the Scorpio's card, by the way. This is Scorpio's card. So now you know. October's very own. He's in the Scorpio range, by the way. Go ahead, though. I ain't gonna cut you off.
I ain't asked you that.
My fault.
I ain't asked you that. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as the whole card, you know what I'm saying? Just like everyone else, probably not everyone else, but me, you know what I'm saying? I am upset we don't get a Mook battle on this card.
We're easy?
With whoever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Briz.
Well,
Diz, man.
There's a whole initial, bunch of you know what I'm saying? The initial battle.
Yeah.
Him and Briz, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Upset we didn't get that. Then Easy. I'm upset we didn't get that either. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a crazy look. To even like y'all said on the previous episodes, it was like last time we see Mook and Lux on the same card, SM2.
SM2. They even tried to do Summer Impact and that because situations, complications, you know, that battle can happen. In that event. So the last time we got Mook and Lux on the card was SM2. Yeah, 8-9 years ago.
It's like that became a curse. Like you just can't see Lux and Mook perform on the same card at this point. Summer Impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nowadays I feel like we always talk about the Mook and Luxes, not giving them utmost respect, you know, pioneers, legendaries in the game, but I feel like we're moving into an era where we got the Tay Rocs, Tworks, the Surfs, Geechi on the cards. We be talking like these names is look at the names you got on the card. You know what I'm saying? We got these guys in one building in one night. So I think that's heavy as well. I don't think that's being done a lot too.
Yeah. I mean this card is pretty pretty.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's still a pretty
still
stacked
good.
card. Let's not get it fucked up.
It's still good.
I would definitely be tuning in just like the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying?
And I think with this card, a lot of times you see a whole bunch of good names, right? A good this battle is that. I feel like the turnaround though is going to be at its highest. So you'll see it like other cards. You see, oh, this person versus that person. It's a good. It looks like a good battle, but the battle is ass. You know what I'm saying? This one, the stakes are high. Everybody's watching. Niggas that don't even watch battle rap is gonna be watching this. Drake's probably right there. It's his event. It got his name on it. You know what I'm saying? So we tuned in. You're not gonna want to mess up and do bad in front of one of the artists of the decade.
Yeah.
The guy that's been killing it for this long. Like you're not gonna. It's pressure on these dudes.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're gonna show up. They're gonna show up.
I follow. I'm just gonna piggyback off what you were saying.
Yeah.
These guys better pull up with, you know what I'm saying, with their shit in order. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a different type of environment right there. This probably has the potential to be the most star-studded event.
Yeah, because again,
you know what I'm saying? You're Drake. You know what I'm saying? You can extend an invite to damn near anyone, and they're
he just not. Come on, I'm just putting out what's out there, what's happening. So I can't confirm that's gonna be in the building, but he just threw a party.
Hold on. Not that cut you off. I'm looking in the chat. Sue Sir said, Jay Black, I have a question.
Oh shit, we not on his battle yet though. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
What's the question? What's the question?
We
ain't on your battle yet though. Go ahead though.
I know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, sir.
Just so she don't.
We live. What's the question?
He said he had a debate with his friends for a week.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's the question?
I'm guessing he gonna slow walk you.
Yeah, he gonna slow walk this.
He gonna slow walk.
He's halting the show.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the question? If Drake was to win a battle, does it do anything for his career? Ooh, that is a great question. You mean like a battle, like in a battle rap? That is a good question. What would it do for Drake's career? Because he's not his career is at the peak already. Like, what else he got to do? If he was to battle Jay-Z.
Yeah.
The nigga was to be in the ring with Jay-Z. Oh shit, the nigga done beat Jay-Z in a battle. Eminem? What do you mean like a battle? If he was to battle Mook or something like that, was he to battle like what's that? Because if it's a battle rapper, it's not gonna do much, I don't think. And I think in those settings he probably couldn't win. Because they would use everything that's known to man on Drake against him.
Yeah.
But shit, it was not even fair, to be honest. It's not fair. But a win in the it would just gain more respect. Like, okay, he hopped in this ring and did what he did, but the man is artist of the decade already. What more is he gonna do for his career?
But it might put some rumors to rest, you know, and it might feel like that audience that feel like Drake can't rap. He go in there and hang with
what audience feel like Drake can't rap?
You'd be surprised.
You're right.
You'd be surprised.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
But Drake can rap. We know that. It's not even a question.
But if you know, once they get to like a more so conscious backpack type of rapper, you know what I'm saying? They don't put Drake in that category. They put him more so in like a mainstream.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great song maker, not like really a lyricist type of deal.
I just see Drake as more of a guy with range, so he can, if he wants to rap that day.
Oh no, yeah, I think Drake can do everything.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't get penalized for being able to do everything. That's how I see it. Just because you can sing on the track and you can rap on the track and do this on the track, going to that mainstream pop, that should be penalized. I can just do it all. I'm a jack of all trades. As why J. Cole would stay in this pocket, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick could stay in this pocket. Drake could go everywhere, like left, right. You know what I mean? Back to the card though. Okay. Small traction. What battle do you want to start with? Let me ask that.
Start from the bottom up, I guess. You know, typical fashion.
Typical
traditional. You know,
start from the bottom, and now we get.
You could pick any battle, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, this could be a night of main event situation. Like, I feel like Real Sikh versus Pat Stay, if they put it on Super Fight, it's main event. Goddess versus Jazz, any Queen of the Ring card, it's main event. Sue Surf versus Calico rematch sequel is a main event. Rum and Rex, arguably. Super Fight is the main event. Super Fight is the main event.
Super Fight or Born Legacy.
Yeah, Twork and Tay Roc, clearly main event. Geechi and Lux is a main event. Murder Mook versus Easy would have been the main event. Murder Mook versus Briz is the main event. Like, what? So I'm gonna down every card. Battle on this card commitment. Let's start from Real Sick and pass that. What's your take on that? What's your thoughts?
First of all, I would like to say before we even get into that.
Oh, hold on. See, that's why I like checking the comments. Anwar just said Lux isn't the main event guy anymore. Anwar, you know where champion is at. You know where champion is at. So if you want to address me because I beat you in poker, you know what I mean? Come see me. That's what this is about. Anwar is right here because I took this man money in poker, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So Anwar, you know where it's at. We're gonna be here for a minute. You only about 15 minutes away, and if you are other spot, you about 30 minutes away. So if you want to come here and say that to me, that Loaded Lux ain't that, my fault. Trash. Back to you saying though. Real Sick and Pastel.
We gonna go back to Real Sick and Pastel. I like that.
And then Surf with the blasphemy. So how, you saying he the smartest after that comment? Go ahead. My fault, Drew. That's what I'm talking about. I be trying to just do the show, man. Niggas just be popping up saying random stuff. Niggas pop up and say random shit now. Now y'all getting disrespectful. Go ahead though. My fault.
Shout out to Anwar. Shout out to Surf.
My fault. Go ahead.
But as far as Real Sick and Pastel, what I'm appreciating is these newer talents. I'm not gonna say younger because everybody in battle rap is like relatively the same age. Every time they talk about,
they haven't been in the game and at a certain
level.
I'm saying? For the
so I'm not gonna say younger guys because most of these guys are around the same age. So I'm gonna say the newer talent,
Sick is young. Go ahead, though.
I'm just trying to be on the safe side. Yeah. I say younger, they be like, "What? How are you younger? We the same age." I'm trying to avoid that. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard to.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like
you see the blasphemy. Go ahead, though.
So, I like how these newer talents, the ones that are actually putting in the work, are actually getting these looks while they're hot, striking these looks while they're hot. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You got Easy gets a T-Rex battle, almost gets a Mook battle. You know what I'm saying? Just Real Sick, he got an Arsenal battle. Luke Castro got an Arsenal battle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ars, because Ars will take anybody. Ars will, like, respectfully, you know what I mean? Like, if you cooking right there, he gonna take you. What's up?
And that's
he don't duck nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, as opposed to where it used to be, all right, you did good. All right, now here's somebody else.
Yeah, wait 5 years.
Okay, here's somebody else. And we're gonna keep seeing the same bigger stars on the cards. As to where now it's like, all right, he's doing his work, he's doing his numbers. Let him get a Tay Roc or a Arsenal or you know what I'm saying? I like how these newer guys are getting their just due because they have been getting us through. These the newer guys that's been getting us through the pandemic when it first started off.
Facts, talk that shit. Yeah.
They was performing in, event out, and that's when URL was trying to bring them out heavy.
Yeah.
Trying to knock them events out heavy, and they was holding it down. So I'm glad they getting they just due, getting they battles that they deserve. I feel like they deserve these type of battles. But with that being said,
compliment sandwich.
That boy Pat Stay
on the stage. I feel like again if you want to break down a battle, a lot of times you have to, the battlefield is important. The battlefield is that not true? Because the battlefield for Pat Stay, I give him all respect in the world. When he battled K-Shine, he ain't want to be there. And it showed.
He literally said in his rounds like, "Oh, I wrote for a big room."
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was gonna be a crowd. So
in that setting, it would probably go to Sikh. Because Sikh would be, he'd go crazy. But on the stage, Pat Stay is that dude.
Pat Stay.
Shotgun Suge was really good.
Extremely
Pat Stay
good.
was, but you saw it though.
It was.
I'm just saying.
I feel like, shout out to Anwar, I feel like this is going to be one of them good losses. It's going to be one of them good losses.
Yeah.
Pat Stay can do literally just about anything on that stage. Literally just about anything on that stage. He could joke with you, then he gets in a pocket, then he rebuttals, then he could freestyle. He's entertaining. And it's just like, he's going to show... This is going to be one of those learning experiences for Real Sick. Yeah. He's going to see what.
But think about it too. A lot of people like on that stage, and Sikh is relatively newer. A lot of the vets ain't figure out the code that is Pat Stay. So if you figured it out, that's going to be a very high kudos to you, Real Sick. Cause niggas ain't unlocked that code in a while on that stage. So good luck.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have to think about something to break down his shield is a problem already. He goes straight to a run. You got to figure out a way to break down that aura, that shield that is Pat Stay. The fact that you can rap your heart out, it's just like, wow, you can rap really good. Like that's gonna be something when he says that. I'm telling you, it may sound stupid now, but when it starts to turn to go, momentum shifts right back to his side immediately. Just saying.
Just like I was saying previously on a prediction, I believe it was Summer Madness. I don't remember which exact card it was.
Yeah.
When I say sometimes the more energy just doesn't work. Pat Stay is one of those guys where just having a lot of energy could be your downfall. You could literally rip your life away, barking and screaming, and then he's just gonna look at you like you're crazy.
I think Sikh is a little smoother than that though. To just rap,
Sikh raps with a flow.
Yeah.
Almost like, I don't want to say like he's B-Magic-esque, but he's like kind of, because it's not the same, but it's kind of. I feel like, but I got Pat Stay.
Yeah. Well, it's 2-1. You trying to figure out a 30 or 2-1? What's going on here?
I'm gonna go 2-1.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go 2-1 because I feel like Sikh is gonna enter this battle with something to prove off the rip. He's gonna try to gain that momentum in the first round. I think his first round is gonna go crazy.
Okay.
Because he still has a surprise factor against Pat Stay. Kind of everybody does. Because this is like, all right, what are you going to do to beat Pat Stay? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's going to bomb in the first, and I feel like he's going to stay consistently good throughout the battle. But I just feel like Pat Stay isn't going to be that much better.
I think Sikh is going to go up as the rounds go, but it might not be enough in the third. So I think Pat Stay going to take the first, and by the time we hit the third, because Pat Stay has a format. You know what I'm saying? He was it Real Talk? No, it's Joke in the second, Rap in the first, and Real Talk in the third. So by the time he gets to his Real Talk, it might be too late. Just based on what I've seen in his last few battles, just saying. I got Pat Stay as well.
Pat Stay 2-1.
Let's move on. Let me see if you have a different opinion than the gentleman that we had on Champion.
Oh,
Shout out to
man.
Anwar and Mark.
Oh, man.
Gaddis versus Jazz the Rapper.
Who those guys had? They had.
I'll tell you when you have your answer. I'll tell you when your answer comes out. We'll see what you got. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see.
Give it up for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give it up. You know what I'm saying? The ladies got a look on the card. That's definitely, and it's a Jazz the Rapper battle.
Yes,
the
sir.
one, the woman, the legend, the myth.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? The Miss Load Management. She Kawhi Leonard.
I'm about to say that.
A female battle rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Load
She hurt,
Management.
but she not hurt though.
She not hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
She just pick her battles very wisely.
Yeah.
Then you have Gaddis. Gaddis, she came back. She had her few battles. I believe
she was doing good.
She was cooking in the
recent transactions. She takes that department.
She definitely takes recent transactions. She had a few Gates of the Garden battles.
Yeah, she had Caution, Official, and I think RX on King of the Dot. So she even traveled in between and did what she did. So
I mean, she back in that ring, sharpening her sword, but at the same time, there's a lot of times you think, damn, did Jazz lose it? Do you think Jazz gonna come back and be able to? Do you think Jazz can? And then she comes back.
Yeah.
It gets dark.
Yeah.
It gets dark when she steps in the ring. I'm not even about to sit here and lie to you. One person that cleared Jazz. Official.
And we know what happened. We know she used what, and shout out to Jazz, she used an outside element, you know what I mean, that's not really supposed to be working against you, but she used it against it. And it worked. The element is not there no more. Just saying. If I can say things without saying things, I just did. You know what I mean? Just saying. Go ahead, though. That's special wisdom.
Then it's, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
last time we seen Jazz on the stage, two on two.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the yeah. And Jazz was bombing there too.
And
And I think we haven't seen her since.
them girls.
It was a forfeit.
Shout out to E40.
Yeah.
Wrap them ladies off the stage.
They made the forfeit. Yep.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. Wrap them girls off the stage.
So where do you go then if you have great recent transactions from Goddess, great rapping, speed rapping as well, good flow, good rhythmic pattern, you know what I mean, doing what she's doing, versus a Jazz that's been sitting down. How do you finagle a win for Jazz?
Now, I'll say a lot.
I know how to, but I'm letting you speak.
Now, a lot of times I say, not every battle rapper gets the sitting down for a while excuse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because they've been sitting doesn't mean they come back dangerous. It doesn't just work like that all the time.
Okay.
For Jazz, it works like that.
I listen comment section. Go ahead.
For Jazz, it works like that at a very high rate, at a very high clip.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to argue with the numbers, but then you always get optimistic with that probability.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe this could be that one. You know.
Yeah.
But if you were to make the safe bet,
What's the safe bet? Hold on. You
The
added new
safe
elements
bet.
to this argument, sir.
the safe bet is the person that's winning.
Okay. Got it.
Now,
What's your bet?
what we doing here?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
When the cameras cut off, I bet you that.
Oh. Wow.
Is it like you're torn between the two?
I really am because I want to give
You get one
Gaddis-
debatable out of this whole situation.
I want to give Gaddis her respect,
Mhm.
but at the same time, Jazz has shown that like sitting out for periods of time and coming back, that's just her forte, and she doesn't disappoint
Yeah.
when she does that. And I really usually go off of recent transactions too. I'm really a recent transaction kind of guy, but it's just like
It sounds like you got Jazz.
I got Jazz.
I knew it. It sounded like you
2-1.
got Jazz.
I got Jazz 2-1.
You made a
Respectfully.
decision that goes against Mark and Anwar. Anwar and Mark had Gaddis.
Okay.
However, your cousin though, your cousin had Jazz, Jazz the rapper. For some of the reasons that you said. To me, it's not an element of surprise. She didn't just figure out, oh, I got Misfit. She didn't realize in a month I got Gaddis. She was already gearing up for Misfit, I believe. So she was on go for that. So I feel like she already had stuff in the tank. And again, when you're a battle rapper, I feel like a lot of times you got content that's tailored to the opposition, but then you have random bombs.
Yeah.
You telling me that Jazz out this whole time ain't have a whole bunch of random bombs ready for the situation, any situation? I think she does.
I mean,
I think she does. On
Jazz-
top of that too, the setting too. What setting are we rapping in? Is it 500, 1,000? But I know it's not going to be a closed room setting. The same way you battle officials, it's not going to be that. It's not going. They selling tickets. They selling tickets 75 a pop. Will be sold out between IG models. That's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I think, Jazz may have a slight advantage here for me. And I feel like, again, she hasn't rapped in so long as opposed to Gotti just rapping recently, a month and a half, 2 months ago. So, Jazz rapping for me, too.
one thing, like Jazz, her IQ is low-key slept on.
Yeah.
Her IQ is very much slept on. She's really in tune with a lot. Like, I've been in the spaces a couple of times, and like hearing her talking about preparing for battles and why battles going such a way. Y'all think she just be standing there. She really be in tune with everything that's going on as far as what the crowd's receptive to. As far as like what she think is a haymaker, what she think is not, what the crowd want to hear, how to get in the feel for all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all really be sleeping on Jazz IQ, man.
Yeah. All right, we can move on. We got the same winner for the battle. We can go Rum Rex or Surfing Cal. Which way you want to go? Where you want to go?
We can go We can go Rum and Rex.
Rum and Rex. That's next up anyway. How you feel? The Faceoff happened. Not very spicy, but a good spice. A Faceoff. Obviously, guys, ladies and gentlemen, they're friends. They're cool. They battle already, so it's no real animosity. It's no real smoke between the two. It's just purely competition. They did a 2-round battle on Gladiator School, Snoop Dogg. So we kind of seen the battle already, but it's 6 years later now. So it was a cool Face-Off for the given circumstances. How you feel though? What you seen in the matchup?
So I did watch the Face-Off. Mm-hmm. Pretty good Face-Off, you know.
I try my best. The best I can do.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rum Nitty. Shout out to Tay Roc. Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna lie. Anytime we cut a camera on and you put Tay Roc's name on the video, I am watching it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By far the most entertaining.
Yeah.
If not the most entertaining battle rappers on the camera. Mm-hmm. You can count on Rex to crack you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so fair.
And I see Rex is great with face-offs as well. You know what I'm saying? Even Nitty's starting to get a little more talkative during the face-offs.
Yeah, y'all should be happy. Nitty don't speak that much.
Nitty really don't want to talk during face-offs.
Exactly. So if y'all get it 20 minutes, that's a blessing. Shout out to Nitty.
That's a fact.
That's a blessing, nigga.
That is a big fact.
Yeah. I remember the Twork and Nitty face-off. They got about 2 words off. How you doing? What's up? Oh, we can go. We out of here. We out of here.
And that battle was about to be
fire.
Bang.
Fire. It's about to be one of the best ever. Go ahead. I mean, cut your wisdom.
I like what Rex does in face-offs. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? He has a way with words, you know, Harlem slick talk or whatever. But at the end of the day, a lot of what Rum Nitty holds true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's that big dog now. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them big dogs now. You know what I'm saying? And
but Rex is still a big dog too, though.
Rex is always going to be a big dog.
I just want clarification. Sure. Clarification.
We talking currently. Yeah. We're not going to talk about who's big dog currently. We're talking about Rex currently hasn't really been the Rex we wanted to see. He did great versus Easy.
Okay, yeah, keep on.
He did do great versus Easy. You know what I'm saying?
He did great versus Bill as well.
Did great versus Bill as well. Okay. He did great versus Bill as well. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. But how long ago was that?
Well, Rex was months ago, sir. Rex was, Easy
was months ago. So then you said Easy was months ago.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I'm in advance.
Then you draw back 2 years ago.
I'm freestyle on top of my head. I don't have the spreadsheet. You know how Sports Center be having, LeBron did this.
I mean,
that same night. They don't got to start.
It's Rex.
Print it out.
But it's about Rex doing good.
Yeah. How often did he battle, though? For us even to debate whether, you know what I mean?
How often did he battle? That is a good question.
He battled a lot. Go ahead, though.
But let's not sit here and act like we haven't seen a string of bad battles from Rex.
Okay, we have.
But
he said that in the face-off. He said that.
Exactly. I mean, I think he's gonna turn it up for the situation for sure.
You put Rex in front of celebrities, what happened? Let's talk about that. Shout out to me. For 10 seconds, let's talk about that. Uh-huh. When you put Rex in front of celebrities. When Rex was in front of Royce, Slaughterhouse, what happened? Mm-hmm. Joe Budden, what happened? Mm-hmm. I rest my case. Hold on. Let's keep my case going. When Rex was in front of Diddy and Busta Rhymes, what happened?
Same thing that happened when Rum was in front of Drake.
They had a dope battle.
Yeah.
They had a dope battle. But what did Rex do in front of Diddy and Busta Rhymes and Q-Tip? What happened?
He went crazy.
He won the money.
He won, and when Drake reached into that magical cargo pocket.
Yeah. Shout to Nitty. They split it. They didn't split nothing with Rex.
Pow.
Yeah.
Pow.
What else?
So what are we saying?
I'm just saying when Rex is gonna be in front of Drake, it's gonna be a different atmosphere. It's gonna be a different.
So you think a turned up Rex right now is gonna be the turned up Rum Nitty right? You think Nitty just gonna not turn up?
Nitty definitely gonna turn up. I'm just providing defense for what's there.
I know he is. Once we get past that first round, then what?
Yeah.
What is Nitty known for? Nitty was known for his seconds?
Well, hold on. We can't even give him
Nitty's known for his.
I could have sworn he said he moving on from that. It was either him or Roc saying, I don't gotta be known for my seconds. I'm just going here to do good. So it could be him or Roc that said that. You know what I mean? But he's just doing good overall. And I think, he did good in the tournament. So we had more recent great performances from Nitty. I will give you that. I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. But now it's a different light. And I think you provide some points. If we battled before and I won, you don't get a little credit for that?
You do get credit.
You get a little credit. It's a little bit. I'm not gonna say it's gonna make you win a battle now because 6 years later, but you get a little bit of credit for that.
He definitely gets credit for that. You know what I'm saying?
I gave Nitty credit when he beat people before and then he rematched. I'm like, oh, he beat you before. But I mean, go ahead.
But we're talking about you can't bring those same bars today.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And
you're right.
And since that time, Rum Nitty has evolved.
That's a fact.
Into a completely different
person.
Into
a big dog. Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm like? You feel me?
Our lead analyst and receiver of messages just verified to me. They said Rex did better in his last battle than Rum did.
Who was Rum's last battle?
Hold on. What was Rum's last battle? We know Rex's last battle was easy. That was one of the best battles on the card. What was Rum last? But even we can't. That's debatable because even that same card, Nitty had Geechi. Now he did. Come on. Go ahead. My fault. I mean to cut you off. Go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking. That same card, he did good as well. What are we talking about?
No, they saying hollow.
Hollow? But I'm saying the same night, though. I get it. Hollow battle wasn't that crazy, but the same night, Nitty produced a battle of the same magnitude of Rex and Easy. So that question to me is out the window. So when Nitty was battling Hollow, Rex wasn't there.
They said Rum last battle was Hollow.
Rum Nitty versus Hollow, Rex wasn't there. Mm-hmm. To show his side whether we good or bad or not. So I'm saying the same night, sample size, they both did wonders. So the question to me is out the window. Go ahead though. We had to lawyer that up real fast.
Now once you get back to that, now I seen this question arise in the one of these episodes I was watching.
Oh, okay, here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Shout out to Anwar. So what on that stage does Rex do better than Rum Nitty today?
Well, shout out to Nitty. He's known for the dopest punches, great penmanship. Mm-hmm. But everything else, we're talking charisma, presence. Mm-hmm. Rex doesn't have that over?
Charisma.
Respectfully, with charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma?
Charisma.
Presence?
Presence.
Aggression is debatable. Bro, there's 20 different attributes in this shit, bro. Nitty clearly gets like pen and writtens and what's mostly important, I will give you that. The bars. He gets that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of things win you a battle, bro. How you move around on the stage. Mm-hmm. What you talk about, what you address in. The certain type of talks. We've seen, because Rex, Nitty battled Reed Dollars, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so I'm giving you my side now.
Yes, he did.
I'm not used to this, but you're clear.
Yes, he did.
Bar for bar, Nitty, clear. It's not a question, bar for bar.
Reed beat both of those guys.
Hold on.
Just to throw that out there real quick.
I'm not here to debate that. Shout out to Nitty.
Reed beat both of those guys.
I'm not here to debate that.
Reed beat both of those guys.
I'm not here to debate that.
Reed beat both of those guys.
I'm saying bar for bar, what was being said, technicalities. Nitty won that. But what did Reed do? If Nitty had the better ratings, structured punching better, then what did Reed do to win? I'm saying Rex can do that too. You know that. They come from the same type of cloth. What do we see when we get down to the science? It look a little different, huh?
It don't.
It look a little different when we get down to the science of this shit, huh?
It don't.
Huh?
It don't.
Huh?
It really doesn't.
Huh? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man?
Because, right?
What's up with these dudes, man?
Because, right?
I'm here. Nitty won clear, but what happened? Why did it seem like Reed was doing better? What we doing, man? Rex had that same gene.
So let's run this back, right?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Drew.
You have a Murder Mook versus Tay Roc, right?
Oh, here we go. Now we're going. Come on, doing? How does that attach to this? Go ahead, though.
Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
Hear me out.
I got you.
Right. So you see Rum Nitty, right?
Yes, sir.
Versus Reed, small room.
Yes, sir.
Reed came out victorious.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
You see what I'm saying?
I see where you're going with this.
Versus Tay Roc, small room,
I see where you're going with this.
Mook look like he's wrapping circles around Tay Roc to the masses, right? So then you bring it on stage.
Rock had some shit. Rock had a lot of shit.
I said to the masses.
To the okay.
Rock had a lot of shit to me. Then you bring Mook to the stage. It doesn't translate the same.
Honestly, it wasn't the same content.
If you talk about the same cloth, Rex and Mook are literally the same cloth. I'm not saying they sound the same.
When was Rex doing bad on the stage though?
You said what?
When was Rex doing bad on the stage? SM2, he did good. The biggest crowd we had in Philly, he did good. Huh? When he battled T-Top on the stage, he did good.
Charlie Clips.
That's a little different. Hold on. We can move on to the next battle. Shout out to Tree and what he's saying. That was one though. Come on. These are like, hold on.
What?
Situation.
What?
What? He had turbulence.
He wanted that battle though.
But you can say
what?
Though. He did.
He wanted the battle. What?
In the last minute, that's my brother. Like I
I ain't going for no cop outs. You wanted the battle. You stepped on stage. You wanted
named
the
like 5. You named 2. It's good. It's all up though. Go ahead though. We can move on.
They were bodies though.
Yeah. That's when he didn't perform though. Like I mean, so. When he was on the stage and he was actually in form, he won his battles or he did great on the stage. That's neither here nor there.
That's a lot of battle rappers when they do great when they're in their form. They,
okay.
A lot of you can have off nights.
Yeah.
Lately, Rex had one too many. Okay. That's the problem. I'm not saying he's all bad. Yeah. I'm not saying every single time he went out it was bad.
Yes, sir.
But more times than not, he didn't deliver. Now, I guess, it was a little motivation. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more motivation.
It's a lot more chicken in the situation. Go ahead, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a little more motivation.
It's
a different environment.
It's a table full of chicken.
It's a table full of chicken. So I expect everybody to come and try, get some food. You know what I'm saying? Make a plate.
They said Black thought he got away with it. He didn't get away with it. And neither are you. I had a good first round though. I had a very good first round.
You had a good first.
I had a very good first round. My first round was crazy.
You had a good first. My
first round was crazy though. Go ahead.
That's usually how Rex is, and then he gasses out. You feel what I'm saying? That's usually what Rex is, and then he starts to gas out.
But not in his recent battles though. Just saying, not in his last 2.
That's cool.
Bill Collector and Easy, he came with all 3.
I feel like there was something after Bill Collector.
It probably was, but off the top of our head, we don't know like
so that. We can't say last 2 if we don't know if that's
his last one. His last one versus Easy came 3, hat slam and everything. Go ahead though. So you say all that, say you got Nitty though, right?
Did he beat Easy that bad?
Dude, Rex?
Yeah.
According to the consensus and everything, you know what I'm saying? I believe Easy got that.
3 hat slams.
I made a bet on Easy, so I kind of took my, since I bet on that bet, I'm like, okay, whatever y'all feel who won, that's who he won. So, just saying. It was 2 hat slams, right? You said 3 of them.
So you said 3, right?
I got Rex 2-1. I can do it.
Why do you have Rex? Why do you have Rex 2-1?
You only 2 rounds. You want my third round? Here's my third round.
Here's your third.
The problem is Nitty is amazing. Nitty is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Bar for bar, punch for punch structure, everything works well. You know what I'm saying? Everything he does it's great. It's so good that a lot of the fans and his supporters give him a very high bar in terms of status, in terms of, what needs to be done. Nitty has to do a backflip. Nitty has to bring LeBron in, do a dance, and then dunk. And then make Kyrie play without the vaccine.
And then make
Nitty got to do all of this for you guys. Y'all have him winning 91, 99%, right? So when he wins by 60%, what is going on? That wasn't Nitty. Nitty, it's debatable battles. Now that the fact that it's debatable, y'all give it to the guy. Every time this works. So everybody rooting for him is not working. It's working against him. Now the fact that Serious Jones was a massive underdog, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all discredit what Nitty was doing as well. The fact that it was close, Nitty lost. T-Rex is a massive underdog right now. You mean to tell me when he slams his head, it's not going to be super effective now? When he fights back,
It's super effective regardless.
you're right. But when he fights back, it gets more to it. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that is going to hurt him. Y'all saying, keep it on low. If you think, keep it on low. Yeah. Did I do a poll? We did a poll already? We did a poll already. My fault. I'm just saying, works against him. That's my take though. That's it.
I got Rum Nitty with the 30.
Okay. Oh boy.
Shout out to Tay Roc though.
Oh boy. All right, we can move on now. I believe the next rematch on the card is Sue Surf and Calico. Sue Surf and Calico is here now.
Man.
He not in the
Watch
chat no
your
more.
words.
He not in the chat no more. He know better. Sue Surf and Calico rematch. As I go through the data, as I go through the file, shout out to these brothers. Again, the first matchup was in 2013, was a face-off. And very early, I feel like January, February was the battle, 2014. So this is years in the making. And the fact that they're still here at this high level, doing what they're doing now is beautiful to me. They've been having a back and forth for the past 2 years. Diss tracks. I just got privy that Calico was talking crazy, as he's supposed to be. They're about to battle.
Facts.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, they're about to battle. Enjoy the show. I keep saying that. Enjoy the show. Talking crazy about Sue Surf. So this is a battle that he wants. This is a battle Sue Surf has to defend, and I believe he wants as well. He's fresh off a John situation, which was great for him. Great performance. Electrifying, let the stage up. So he doesn't want to lose that. This battle is important. This battle could possibly be battle of the night. First time breaking down the card, I'm like, it's not gonna be battle of the night. It can't be. We got Roc versus Twork, Geechi versus Lux. But I feel like what's on the table for Sue Surf and Calico, it's gonna take it there. It's gonna take it there. It has to go there. It has to go there. What's your thoughts though?
I feel like this is one of them. You know what's crazy? This is one of them good rematches because it's just like
It's a really good one.
a lot of people. I feel like I'm not gonna say a lot of people because I haven't really been, in the scene too much lately. But for me, it gives me that feel like I didn't even realize this was a rematch, even though I seen the face-off before, I seen the battle they had before, but it still feels so fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're just getting this now. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like this is gonna be a fire rematch. Secondly, both of these guys, marketing is A1. If you want to call it, real issues, whatever you want to call it, is marketing to me.
It's not no, obviously they've been in the same building, so it's not like I want to fight you. They have, competitive spirit to each other, so it's not that. But I still think they don't like each other though. I don't like you talking shit. They match up musically and all that. Like I don't think they rock with each other like that at all.
So I think it's from a more so competitive standpoint.
Annoyed standpoint too. Like, you gonna keep poking at the bear, huh? You dropping this track after this track? That's what we doing? Say less. Say less. This might be the cleanup time for Surf. Like, yo, John was talking crazy about me for this long. It's probably time. You've been talking crazy. This is probably like, yo, I'm about to clean everything up and watch this. It could be that. It could be that. Possibly. It's a tough one, though. It's a tough one.
This is going to be a crazy one, man. Because I feel like you got Kyle coming off that victory off Geechi, in my opinion. Yeah. My humble opinion. Debatable
win versus Geechi. I had Calico, so I had Calico winning that battle. I had Calico.
You got Surf coming off that body off the last man that was just chasing him down. After the last man that was
so if we going by that reason, if we keep it at that, you got to say Surf. If you go by that, but I can't go by that. I'm going by everything.
I'm not trying to go. I'm not trying to. I didn't say that to say like, it's automatically a wrap. But it's just like they both came off some pretty good wins. I feel like I feel like it really what. I'd say it was close with Calico versus Geechi. I don't think it's debatable.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Calico 2-1.
First
it was
serve.
Close, but I don't think it's debatable.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna argue that.
Like just like you said, I feel like Surf is spinning the block now off these previous caffeine performances. He said it, and he's so far he's kept true to his promise.
He said he wins in 2s.
Not even just that.
Hopefully he's in 5,
crowd.
Hopefully he's in 10, Surf.
He just want the crowds back.
Yeah.
That was his main concern.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm not battling unless we get the crowds back.
Yeah.
First one back, it's a body. You know what I'm saying?
Bees over the body.
You,
Slide down on like computer chairs.
you know,
Locks on J head like the mature hove. Okay. Locks on his head like the mature black. That works too. That works too. That works too. That works too. Locks on his head like the mature black. Go ahead though.
First of all, we're not gonna say Asian fish Cajun dish.
Oh, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? If I see that, you're getting out of here. Getting out of here, son.
But Calico, you know what I mean, the presidential role, you got it impeached. I thought that was one of the lies of the night. Versus RBE. It was
Calico. Calico is actually real fire versus Hitman, and that's another guy that lives on the big stage. That's his home. So you know.
Yeah. So it's to me it's hard to decide right there because again if you're going off a recent just last battle SM11, Surf clear advantage. It's going to be in a building. It's not going to be Houston level, but it's going to be a stage. I'm thinking 500 to 1,000. Surf has the advantage still. You know what I'm saying? I give points for the first time they battled. Calico had the formula. You know what I mean? So we'll see. That's one I can't call. I want to see.
I feel like
I want to see what happens. Shot at Surf and Calico. I want to see what happens. Call me crazy.
I think I'm gonna.
Me do it again. Go ahead.
Here's my thing, man. Cause it's just like it's certain times when you hear Surf talk, he really means it. He really means what he say. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this stretch is about to be like a different type of stretch we about to see from Surf.
Okay. Hopefully it is.
A stretch of battles. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Calico, you can't really. He's gotten out of that. You know, a few years ago we had Calico in the shell. Like, what he's saying doesn't really hit in the building.
To me, what he said was always good for the most part. I always felt he needed that bark back. He wasn't like barking.
That's
on
you
people.
feel what I'm saying?
He's barking.
It was more so. It was more so like a talk. It was more so like a. It wasn't like you said. It wasn't really charismatic. It wasn't little. It wasn't really energetic. It was like. But now he dropped
Hitman. He was energetic barking.
Now he's
energetic barking. Like he back to that.
Now he's back to dropping them bombs in between them stories. Now he's back to hitting you with a couple punches and then getting back to where he wants to go. Yeah. And it's just like Calico, his rap is almost like poetry in motion to me. It just flows so well to me. You know what I'm saying? Where he flies, go to this pocket, then to that pocket, then to this pocket. Okay, let me give you the street talk. All right, I'm going to scheme on you. Within the midst of the street talk, hit you with a punch here, punch here, punch there. It's like so well put together, but then you just got Surf. When he puts on that goddamn white t-shirt.
It's different.
It's a bit different. You know what I'm saying? And then Surf got that structure as well. Surf got it.
I think he's more in a sense. In a sense, he's more structured.
Yeah, because I feel like Surf is more so a showman. Mm-hmm. So then you add that structure on top of someone who's like one of the highest on the stage as far as performing, not like theatrics or anything like that, but just performing on the stage. Yeah, you know, moving around, saying certain bars for a big stage. He can someone who basically can. Their best attribute is crafting their material to the big stage. And Sue Surf. And then you just got Calico. Got you feeling like it's some madness.
If I didn't see the Hitman battle, if I didn't see the Geechi battle, him even surviving that second round from Geechi, I'd have liked Surf. But seeing those two battles, I'm like, okay, he can kind of match it or either weather the storm. Like I see that. So it's like, again, it goes back to, I'll know my winner after the first round. When I see what type of time Surf is on, I will know my winner in the first round. I guarantee you. Pull me to the side, yo, who you got? After the first round, that's who I got. That's all I got. Because you can sometimes tell, even with Surf and John, you could tell shit in the first round. Like, oh, he not. He said he gave that first round performance, and he wasn't even like, I got more. He had to look at that like, I got more, nigga. This ain't that. So we gonna see though. We gonna see.
But I feel like
You still trying to start winning. That's what the battle do to you. So I'm saying, I made the smart decision in picking this was my debatable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but you waited too long, so you probably can't do that. We waited too long. We waited too long. So now if you gotta pick. I feel like you gotta pick now.
Yeah. That'd be real corny if I just held up the process and not pick one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm an edge Surf 2-1.
Okay.
I feel like I'm an edge Surf 2-1. Rounds 1 and 2.
Rounds 1 and
But
2?
I feel like we know his thirds aren't at the high clip.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Who Surf?
Yes.
His third versus John was pretty on point.
I'm not saying.
You mean like generally?
His consistency, his lateness,
yeah.
lately consistency with the third.
Yeah.
But when he gets in that bag, he can.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I need a face off. I really need a face off.
I need a face off too.
That's what this really shit is about. Honestly,
go find the shades.
You know what I'm saying? If we had a face off here, I would know what type of time we had. Because the first face off, I said Calico. People got to start beating you. It's crazy how this shit works. Just look how it come around though. I said Calico. People got to start beating you. How you feel? I said that don't matter. When I want to win a battle, I win. If I ask Calico that same question now, will he have the same answer? Will he answer the same? Jay Black, I told you this 8 years ago. When I want to win a battle, I win. Is the energy like that? I want to know. It's a whole thing we got to discuss. I want to know what route does Surf take in the third. I want to know what route does Calico take. And I think a face-off will help people, decipher these things.
Get a gauge of where they should go with it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, though. Again, you go through Calico's recent transactions. Geechi, arguable win. Hitman, arguable win. Averb, arguable win. You want to go past years ago behind that? Briz, arguable win. Shout out to Roc. Shout out to all these guys. Tay Roc, arguable win. So I'm just saying things. He's not really losing. That's the problem we face. Surf was explosive, electrifying on that stage. I get that. 100%. When you go to Calico, he's not really losing though. And now I feel like the epitome of Calico's disdain with the Brotherhood, Surf's died of it. Am I lying? So all the problems that he had over here, the energy that he had in 2-on-2 with T-Top and not T-Top, and T-Top and Twork, like that round was for Surf, low key. You know what I mean? So I want to know what's up. That's all I'm saying. So face off, and we're gonna see what's up. That's it though.
We're gonna see what's up. The majority got Surf though. I ain't mad at it. It can go either way for me, but I'm in my prediction.
If you had to pick, yeah.
I'm
all
gonna
right.
just Surf.
Let's go here now. According to Anwar, this is the main event. Tay Roc versus New Jersey Twork. If you are one of the people in the comments section that are fooled by Faceoff being buddy friendly and not WWE, I don't know what to tell you. I guarantee you this. This is my word. That's not going to happen in the battle. He might say, oh, that bar was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them to do it, to get punched in the face. Oh, you hit me hard and shit. That's up to them. They might do that. They cool as shit. But people, they're going to be bombing. If Roc decides to be buddy on that day, he will lose bad. If Twork decides to be buddy and hold back anything, whoever tries to be buddy friendly and hold back, they're gonna lose bad. They're coming for blood, bro. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. This is possibly gonna be the battle of the night. Possibly. And a lot is on the line here. Face this, face that, error this, error that. A lot is on the line here. Niggas' price going up is on the line here. I'm saying too much. Go ahead, Dre.
This is one of the ones.
My water bottle. What's going on? Who stole that shit? Anyone stole it? My fault. Go ahead, though.
Wow. You see how he treat you out here, Anwar? Wow. This does have potential to be battle of the night.
Yeah.
Seeing Tay Roc at SM11, he was upset in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why I'm not up there? I should have been up here. I feel robbed.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
They knew where they was at, though. They knew where they was at all along. Go ahead, though. Yeah.
They knew where they was at.
They knew where they was about to be.
They knew it. You know what I'm saying? Then what was it? 2019?
Yeah, 2019.
When we got them.
Shots fired. You are yup. And they did those in like 48 hours. Rock, I think Twork posted something that Rock responded that same day. They did a round. They did 2 rounds a piece, bro.
2 rounds a piece for free.
In less than a week.
For
So if y'all
free.
thinking that they cool each other, they buddy. They was on Shot of 15 Minutes of Fame. They was on that. Everything was buddy. It's not gonna be that in the battle though. Niggas will be getting barked on. Go ahead, my fault though.
It was supposed to. It got talked to a Goonies versus Cave situation.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
This battle was supposed to go down so many times. We've been on the edge of our seats, and we still got the same freshness of when we first wanted it to happen, as it was announced. We still want to see it. We haven't seen Rock on that big stage in a while. New Jersey Twork just came off that crazy Loso performance.
Yup. 3 rounds.
This is gonna be one of them ones for sure. Last time we seen Twork I remember Twork had a wasn't necessarily buddy, but it was like a calm face-off with Rum Nitty.
Yeah. Yup.
He's like, well, I gotta say, I like him.
Yeah.
Alright.
The respect factor. The fact that I respect you and I hold you highly. Go ahead, though, Dre. My fault, man. I'm gonna cut your wisdom again, man. But they gotta know what's about to happen with this one. I'm gonna keep it a talk with you. Certain people in certain camps, and they saying it's up.
Oh.
It's completely up. It's completely up. Like, nah. My fault. Go ahead, though. That's all I can say. I don't want to give away too much.
This battle,
Dre, you can use a debatable here if you want.
I definitely can.
You can.
I definitely
definitely
can.
can.
You got New Jersey Twork. It looks like he found his motivation again.
Yeah.
Pulled up on Loso 3 rounds, and he said that's the standard, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's the new standard here. We got Tay Roc. You can always count on to bring 3 rounds.
For years. Consistency. Like when Rock messed up I think he messed up with the past. He was like, he messed up. This never happens. What? So it's like that with Rock. He's that consistent.
It's not normal to see Rock fucking up in the battle, stumbling, messing up his material. As to Twork, you know what I'm saying? We had our hiccups, ups and downs in this thing of ours, Twork. One thing about Twork, he is going to bomb on his opponent with the material he does have. I will say that. And Loso got a full 3 rounds of that, and it was scary. Lord have mercy, no pun intended. Jesus. That boy Twork is special when he wants to be. He's Charizard.
Hopefully he's a trainer with this time.
He's Charizard.
When completely respects the trainer now.
When it's time to battle, it's that time.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
But we don't see it every time out on the floor.
I have no question.
You feel what I'm saying?
I have no question. Twork is gonna be here for this battle. I'm not even questioning 3 rounds or not. I'm only them arguing is if he has a fourth round or not. We don't know if he got a fourth round. I know he got 3, but he might have a fourth.
I mean,
That's what I'm questioning. Do you got a fourth Twork? You coming with a fourth round? You might need it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I got a question though for you. We always talk about New Jersey Twork strapped in, right? But does it 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10 his opponent have a strapped in as well? Everb had a strapped in.
Yeah.
Loso reference a strapped in.
Yeah.
What do you do with a strapped in Tay Roc's hands? Isn't he the same person that's talking about a seatbelt buckling up and all that shit? So didn't he have a strapped in without actually having a strap? Because that's it. It's not working, but he's talking about something being strapped in. My fault. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Chess had a strapped in, kinda.
Yeah. So I would just want to know what Tay Roc's gonna do with his strap. Because you know he's gonna have one. The seatbelt. I'm trying to. He's talking about possibly being strapped in. That was supposed to be.
What if he did that because he feels like being strapped in doesn't work?
We are here, champion. We remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. We got Dre, Water Bottle Cousin in the building. We had to restart because he just made too much sense. We had to reboot the show. We had a blackout. Shout out to Super Fight. We had a blackout. We had to reboot the show.
We had a blackout.
We had to reboot the show because it was making too much sense right there. We had to, you know what I'm saying? Where we started from again?
We had a blackout.
You talking about Twork and Tay Roc? Okay, here we go. I'll follow you. He's making too much sense right there. We here.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Pardon us.
It's too many ways this battle can go.
Yeah.
There's too many ideas out in the...
People are already using the C word. Something's up, man. People know. You know how you be having insider trade like, oh, this stock is about to go up to this?
Yeah.
This is one of them battles where you like, oh, this stock is about to go up it's about to go up 90%, bro. Yeah. Put your money in now. You want your returns, right? Put your money, I got you. Watch this. It's like that. Alright?
And we know what happened last time when Tay Roc was, on the same card as Beloved. He got Battle of the Night there too. Didn't that win Battle of the Year?
Yes, sir.
Battle of the Year.
Tay Roc versus Daylight. And that you keep talking about a winner or loss in that battle, but that Tay Roc beats a lot of people, 90%.
Everybody else in that card.
It beat everybody on the card. Like, what we talking about? Y'all keep talking about that battle, but again, Daylight had to move mountains, literally, within his rhymes to win. So what we talking about? Come on, like, Rock, come on, what we talking about? That was one of the, there's performance of the year, like, he's top 5 performance of the year that year he did that battle. What we talking about? All right, if you want to put Daylight 4, 3, okay, Rock was right behind him. So just saying.
Just saying. That battle could be on the all-times list.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Top 10 in a pandemic warehouse where nobody was there. What? If you put a crowd in front, that'd have been an hour-long battle, bro.
Easily.
An hour-long battle, man.
That would have dropped on YouTube. Hour and 48 minutes.
But are you using your debatable?
Champion, we are here, and I feel a bit controversial.
Oh shit! Here we go. I don't want to have to call Amor, so you just make sure you make the right decision.
I feel like since I'm back, I should stir the pot a little bit.
Me just hold on. Go ahead. I'm gonna put Amor on speed dial here. Hold on. All right, we got Amor. You know what I mean? Amor here, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He better not say the wrong thing. I will call Amor right now. Go ahead, though. Make sure his number is blocked.
Shout out to New Jersey Twork.
Okay.
We appreciate your last battle.
Okay.
We appreciate that last situation.
I'm not playing. I will call Amor. Go ahead, though.
We appreciate that. We
I'm
do.
Joking.
This guy, Tay Roc, is built for big moments like this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
New Jeru's had a lot of big moments that he let fumble away.
Okay.
Tay Roc, he rises to the occasion every time.
He does.
Every single time.
He does.
It's a big battle. It is a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hype on it.
Tay Roc versus Geechi, go back. Go back.
Tay Roc versus Geechi.
Go back to that. Go back to that. Shout out to Tay Roc, shout out to Geechi. Go back to that.
Tay Roc versus Hollow.
Go
Big
back to
moment.
that.
Tay
Second
Roc
round.
versus Sue Surf. Big moment.
Go back to that.
What are we saying? Tay Roc versus Daylight.
Go back to that.
What are we saying here? What are we
What's
saying
your
here?
answer though, Dre? I don't mean to make a phone call for you. What's your answer though?
I have. Tay Roc 2-1.
Making a call right now, y'all. How you doing?
And what up?
Hold on. Are you busy? I don't mean that. Are you busy? We're live on caffeine right now. I just need a minute of your time. It's a minute of your time. Just 1 minute of your time. You know what I mean? We're discussing the Tay Roc versus New Jersey Twork battle. And Dre, the person that you respect, Ho Dilly, right? That's your man. I know, but he said some disparaging things. He said that Tay Roc's gonna win, bro. Hold on, can I put you on speaker? The chat can't hear you right now. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Okay, because I had to let him know. I'm not a snitch though. I had to let everyone know what's going on. That's all. My fault, y'all.
Yeah. So, Dre, what you said, Dre?
I have Tay Roc 2-1, sir.
You do?
Yes, I do.
And
Edge.
explain to me why.
Tay Roc 2-1. Edge.
Explain to me why.
There has been multiple moments, you know what I'm saying, where Twork comes out and bombs on his opponent, right? But why is it that I can't count on that 2 times in a row?
I could literally give you a whole bunch of them in a row.
I guess Anwar, but there's been a lot of times where you're like, oh, Twork is gonna be doing this, Twork is gonna be doing that, Twork is prepared, oh, Twork got this, Twork got that. I spoke Twork, and then it's been a lot of times where he didn't perform how he was supposed to.
Okay.
So
wait a minute. So you got Tay Roc winning because you think Twork won't perform? I mean, I'm just making sure. Because listen, if that's your reason, I can understand and respect that. I mean, if your whole thing is, well, he might not have all 3 rounds. He might not get to his material clean. So if he don't, then Tay Roc's gonna win. If that's what you're saying, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that was the only reason. That's all.
I feel like Tay Roc gonna turn up. What's up? What's
Tay
up?
Roc is gonna turn up.
What's up?
He is.
What's
Did you
up?
see Tay Roc versus Daylight?
Yes, I did.
A great battle.
Great battle.
Tay Roc,
Very.
probably the best Tay Roc we've ever seen, right?
That's the bit.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's
I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm
It's
gonna go
really
back. I'm gonna go
It's really
back.
not. How'd that battle turn out, Dre? How'd you call that?
I got Daylight.
How many rounds?
I think I had Daylight in 2.
No, I'm pretty sure you had Daylight in 3.
I
But
did.
it's okay.
You gotta run it back. I know I had Daylight winning though.
Right, and this is the point. And it doesn't mean that Tay Roc was bad. Tay Roc is going to be very good on Saturday. He is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is. But, I mean, I'm just telling you, with the, I don't even want to say how long, but with the X amount of minutes of material that I heard today, I mean, you know, and
Insider
I heard
trading.
cleanly today, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You pull it up to this thing?
You know.
Yo, why you sound like that? you gonna be there?
Y'all know I like making bets. Beasley already owed me some push-ups. I mean, I might want to make, I mean, Drew, you was in the military. Want to bet some push-ups? On demand?
We could definitely make a bet. You know what I'm saying? Off cam. We could make an off cam bet.
No, I would like for it to be on cam. That way it can be recorded. You know, I'm old. I be forgetting stuff.
Oh man.
I would like this document. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That way I can also clip it, you know, post it on social media and tag people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You gonna be on the A&R show? We could talk about it there.
Yeah, I will. Oh, you pull it up? When you leave champion, you pull up the A&R show?
We could work some. We could work something out one of these days. You know you're not too far from me no more.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, it sounds like you backed up.
I am back.
I'm just saying.
I am back. I'm back to start some shit.
If Tay Roc hat is loose fitting, it's up.
Okay, did you see the?
If Tay Roc hat is loose fitting,
Right.
if there is space,
What if it's not Tay Roc? What if it's Dracula?
I'm gonna say it again. Tay Roc smart enough to know, and he know what to do. If Tay Roc hat is a size 25, it's over.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say.
Both of y'all had low soul too. And with that, I'll see y'all on the camera.
Okay, you have a good one, sir. Charge. Okay, he's out of here. Okay. All right, we can move on. Next battle, and I think you should watch your words on this one. You know, because I understand Twork and Anwar, but it's a whole different belovedhood neighborhood over here. So Geechi Gotti versus Loaded Lux. How you feel, Dre? How you feel, Dre?
I love episodes like these.
How you feel, Dre?
This for my niggas up north. Getting full off that jack, Mac.
Yes, sir.
Now that smack back, I got another nigga to back smack.
And you gonna love it.
Beloved.
You say that to say.
Shout out to Geechi Gotti. No. Here's my thing, man. I don't even know why at this point, you throw rocks at the sun.
Oh.
You feel what I'm saying?
You can't reach it.
You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Geechi Gotti, 2-time champion of the year. He's been doing work for years.
Face
now.
of battle rap.
The face of battle rap.
Arguably face of battle rap. 4-time headliner doing this thing. We're not here to discredit. Let's get this straight. We're not here to discredit Geechi Gotti.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Geechi Gotti is a good human being. All that. You know what I'm saying? Looks out for people. Shows wild love. Very, great person for the sport. A great face of the sport if he becomes that or if he is that now. We're not here to discredit that at all. Ladies and gentlemen.
Whatsoever.
Go ahead, though.
But it's beloved. Loaded Lux Love One. You know what I'm saying? Rewind Fine is more to find and it gets more to find. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
It gets more to
It's
find.
a little different when you pull up too. Y'all see that?
You feel what I'm saying? And what was the last beloved performance? Sue Surf?
What's Surf?
You see what happened to the last Crip that tried to...
Oh, it's a Crip thing.
You know what I'm saying? The last Crip that tried to see Beloved in L.A.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Geechi Gotti.
Geechi Gotti defense, it's going to be a crowd there.
And that's fine.
500 to 1,000.
And that's fine too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine and dandy.
If Geechi got 3 of them second rounds, he have a Calico. Oh boy. If he got 3 of those.
So what are you saying? If Beloved got 3 of them gray hoodie third rounds.
Facts.
So what are we saying?
Facts. I'm pulling out the variables. That's all I'm doing. I'm just letting everybody know the possibilities. I'm intertwining if that happened, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. We got to bring up the certain points.
Is it going to be enough though?
It's Beloved, man.
Okay.
Belovedhood in the building. You know what I'm saying? I at this particular time, I gotta go with Loaded Lux 2-1. Shout out to Geechi Gotti. He already addressed this, and I believe him. You know what I'm saying? He did battle SM11, but he knew he had Lux. So we gotta just see, on this Saturday, was he banking? Okay, I got both of these guys. Lux is more important to me right now. I gotta win this one. I gotta make sure this one is completely clean. I gotta see that. That's all I'm saying. If not, if he went half and half, iced tea with the lemon squeeze, you know what I'm saying? If he went half and half on the head ice, you know what I mean? That might not be a good situation. It could hurt.
Yeah, I feel like hopefully, writing for these 2 battles coming up, as far as Calico and then Lux later, I hope that didn't make them, you know how you get the sound like, okay, they kind of started cutting corners with their writing. You know what I'm saying?
So hopefully he did it on Calico. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully
you know what I'm saying? So it gives kind of throwaway vibes almost.
Yeah.
Because you had multiple battles, and I know Geechi's gonna give us a very great performance, very solid performance. I'm just hoping that that in the writing for 2 battles didn't get him lazy, but you fell into a trap.
Oh man.
That boy beloved been sitting. And y'all got these names. It ain't like y'all just got these names yesterday. Oh no. No.
I'm pretty sure I called at the same time though. So I'm just saying while Lux was watching Calico and Geechi, he didn't have to prepare for nobody is all. So that's kind of an advantage for the loved one. Unfortunately for Geechi, but honestly, can we use that against Geechi? Because we've seen Geechi perform in a tournament back to back 2 weeks, flawless. Mm-hmm. Great material, KCJ, Riggs. Who else he met?
No, I'm not saying the material isn't
great.
great.
He can do it. Geechi can low-key do this.
He can do this. But doing it is only half of the battle.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah. Because this is
the
he
other
did
half.
that, but he did it versus those names as opposed to the loved one, the last stage.
You know what I'm saying?
The last level of battle rap. So
you feel what I'm saying?
we're gonna see what's up. But hold on. I think we got the same person winning. So my thing is this: I wanna know, even with the chat. So comment right now. If Geechi beats Loaded Lux, it's a possibility. Geechi's capable of doing it. He is capable of doing it. It's a strong possibility. It's a good possibility, not strong. Good possibility. Good possibility. What does that mean? Chat, what does that mean? YouTube comment section, what does that mean? If Geechi Gotti beats Loaded Lux, what does that mean for y'all?
This is definitely one of those, as the old expression goes, one of those battles that could be talked about in the barbershop for, it has a potential for that.
He's the GOAT. Mount Rushmore. Read your comments, talk.
He
said Lux had an off night. Geechi God's here. Talk your shit.
This
Torch Pass, talk your shit. Read the comments, talk your shit. What does it mean? He gonna need to see Mook after? Okay. We've been in a situation like this. Yeah, Calico, Surf. So it is what it is. Geechi becomes the end game. No, I don't think he becomes the end game. Because Geechi battles frequently, which we like, we appreciate. You know what I mean? You know, people like Lux, they don't battle all the time, so it makes them perfect for the end game. So, you know what I mean?
And I feel like it's like the longevity too that makes him like the end game. Not saying that Geechi doesn't have longevity, but he's still kind of like fairly new.
Yeah,
he's still like fairly
in comparison
new
to them.
In comparison to them. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing Lux and
like if you felt Aver beat Lux or Mook, right? He's not the end game. Liu Kang is amazing. Probably one of the best characters. Liu Kang is not the end game. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So Geechi could be Liu Kang, like beat everybody. But he's not the end game yet. Just saying. Alright, any last words on this topic?
Shout out to the good folks over at OVO and URL.
Yeah. You gonna be in the building?
We working on that.
You flew in last minute. He got on a private jet.
Never.
This man was in Philly, right? SM11. True story. He was in Philly, like, yo, I feel like I'm like, the event started, bro. What you doing? We're at the event, like, yo, what you mean you might come? You're in Philly. What are you talking about? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna come through. This man flies in from Philly while the event's going on and misses like 2 battles.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened. You know, you just know you got a jet. That's all.
I don't have a jet.
How did you do it that fast then? How did you call us in Philly and then land in Houston for SM11? How? You can fly? You got powers?
Jay Black loaned me his chopper. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, champion. You want to talk about value?
Call my phone and you know my vibe. Say she all alone and it's time to slide, but she on the way, yeah. Conversation, no games, but it's time to play, yeah. If you ask me.